What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. We are not on MX Bikes today because the servers are currently in the bin or in the mud. Pun intended. Okay, I'll stop now. We're playing FIM Mud. It's a game that I have played on the channel before, although it's been quite some time. And it's a game that I actually considered doing a career mode playthrough, of course. They've got this mode here, Mud World Tour. However, I got a few races deep into the recording of it, and it's just very, very repetitive. But I really don't mind hopping on it now and then just for something a little bit different. It's quite an old game. This goes back to the PS3 era. I used to play it back then. And it's just, it's arcadey. It's not anything special. It's just like I suppose it's the superior to, or not superior, it predates the MXGP game series. So it's got the full FIM sponsorship in here. Weirdly enough, I'll show you actually in a second, it uses all the real sponsors and it's got like the names of the actual tracks. However, the tracks aren't replicas, which is weird. I find it odd that they've got the licensing for all the different manufacturers and sponsors. You can see like we've got City banners and Monster Energy and KTM all around the track, but they're not the real tracks. It's just very, very odd. However, what we're going to do today is we're just going to have a little ride around. What track do I want to do? You know what? We've done the MXGP with Tuition Tool last week. Let's ride on there. And let's just ramp it up. Let's just do some hard difficulty as well. So what I want to talk about is just the MX Bikes servers as a whole, really, whilst we're going through and playing this. Now, if you're not a big part of Discord at all, you probably have no idea what's going on with the servers. You probably just think your game's broken. However, some low-life individual finds it entertaining to ruin everyone else's fun and is deciding to attack/DDoS the Poboso master servers. Now this doesn't just affect MS Bikes, this also affects GP Bikes, World Racing Series and Kart Racing Pro, all of the other Poboso games, and it just kind of sucks. I'm not sure how boring your life must be to try and take away everyone else's fun, but that's a thing that exists. So basically what is happening are any servers that essentially should be up and working right now aren't displaying on the race page. Now they could be up behind the scenes, however it's not displaying to the clients. That is the issue at hand. Behind the scenes everything looks fine, however on the surface on the client side we're not receiving those servers. Now if I was to put a server up today, obviously I have my own server that we use for public lobbies and things like that. Behind the scenes right now it says that my server is currently up, however if you type Lins into the race tab it won't show for you. All is not lost, however. Mr. Nico of the MyMXB and MX Bikes shop websites has very, very smartly, we've got a way of kind of joining without going through the race page. It's like a direct link as well, and I will link the video for you in the description of this because he's put a video together of how to go about doing it. Essentially what happens is if you get a direct link to certain servers, you can join it without even opening the game. It'll open the game for you and then connect straight away. So there are still ways of playing with your friends. You don't always need a direct link. I believe you can do it as well via the MX Bikes server page. So once you've watched Nico's video and you've got everything all set up as you should do, if you go to Google and you type in MX Bikes servers, the first thing that comes up will show you every server that exists. And you will notice that it has all of the servers on there, because it's not through the game, it's through the website. Now if you was to type in any server name that you wanted, maybe you and your friend are trying to host one, there should be a blue join button on the far right hand side. You should be able to press that, and exactly the same as if you've got a direct link, you should be able to join it via there. And whilst it is a bit of a pain in the bum, and it's very, very long-winded, it's nice to know that all is not lost. There are still ways of playing the game, and it's just a shame that some people have to ruin the fun for everybody else. But I thought in the meantime we will play a completely different game because a lot of the video ideas that I want to do at the moment and just certain tracks that have come out, I think they work better with more than just myself in testing. So I want to hold fire and try and get some more interactive videos with you guys. Also get some members servers going because there's been a lot of new members joining the channel recently and the support has just been really, really great. This is the first commentary video that I'm doing after my 24-hour live stream. Massive thank you again everybody that stopped by. I think it started off a little bit slowly, however after a couple of hours we kind of hit about the 170 plus viewer mark and it never really dropped off until we got to the graveyard shift when it was about 6 AM for me. We dropped to about 130, 120, but that's to be expected. I know the majority of my audience is European/American. However, there was a whole bunch of Aussies that I got to talk to for the first time, and Aussies and Kiwis, so shout out to you guys for all stopping by. Just some quick stats from the stream. So we went, the first 2 hours were meant to happen regardless. However, we then went for an extra 22 hours. Thank you to everyone's generosity and support on that. We reached over 15,000 views across the span of the 24 hours. There's 580 something likes on the stream, which is the highest I think I've ever had on the stream before. And there was almost 10,000 chat messages throughout there. And I think it's across the entire event, that's the most active my chat has ever been. It was really, really weird. Like, even when people weren't talking to me, they were just talking amongst themselves. Nice, friendly attitude, and I think I only had to time out one person, which in the course of a 24-hour period is pretty damn insane. Now, to kind of break it down for you, I started on... I started the stream on midday. We then went 24 hours through to midday the next day. I then slept for 4.5 hours until about 4:30. And then, because I had to wake up and I had in mind that we'd be doing the GP, although the GP ended up getting cancelled. So, tonight, or the night that's just gone, I slept for about 11 hours in total. So I'm actually kind of caught up on sleep, which is really, really nice. And I surprisingly feel okay today. My voice went multiple times throughout the course of the stream too. It's very, very odd. Like, it kept going and then I don't know why it started coming back. But I don't think I've ever spoken that much in a 24-hour period in my life. It was very, very strange. Something that I would definitely do again, because there was only a short period of time where I was actually struggling, and oddly enough, it wasn't in my hands from playing the game, it wasn't so much in my eyes. They got a little bit tired now and then, but it was mostly in my legs were getting like really restless and achy from being sat down for so long, but I did try and utilise the standing desk and stood up every now and then. But it was my back and my neck. You can imagine me sitting in like the traditional like gamer posture, hunched over, leant forwards for that long. Doesn't do any wonders for your spine. So that was the bit that kind of hurt me the most. I think if I was to do it again, I'd probably take maybe some mini or some longer standing up breaks. And something else that we done was I tried to implement a few like Discord sessions where we was rating people's IRL setups, looking at people's real life clips. I really like doing that and getting away from bikes every now and then, because it kind of puts, not faces to your guys' names, but it gives you guys a bit more of an identity. It makes it feel a bit more personal, a bit more intimate, and I like it. I love getting to know more about you guys. You guys know a lot about me, but it's hard getting to know every single one of you, especially when there's 150 plus people in the live stream all at once. There's like 52,000 of you that are subscribed to the channel. It's hard getting to know each and every one of you, although I do certainly enjoy it. So massive shout out to all of the support on that. I will do it again at some point. I don't know if I'll go out to do a dedicated 24 hours, but I'll just go as long as I can if people want to see it. And I'll probably wait another couple of months. I don't want it to come across as being like just money hungry or just in it for the money. It is meant to be like a special sort of event. What I did find out, which kind of does suck for anybody that couldn't stop by and watch, or if you only watched a little bit of it, YouTube doesn't allow you to do live streams that are longer than 12 hours and store them as VODs. So that live stream is essentially lost to the sands of time now. You're never going to see it again. It was 24 hours and 5 minutes in total, and it appears on my channel. However, when you go to click on it, it then says that it's no longer available at all, which is a massive shame. So if we do it again, I'll try and cut it off and then start another stream so they can all be uploaded as VODs, but I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid. And this video is a little bit of a short one. I probably should have done a longer race there, but I just want to update you on the servers, how you can go about fixing it. All of the links that you might need will be in the description down below if you do want to try and brute force your way into the back end and actually play the game with some friends again. I don't know what's happening in terms of fixing it. The only word we get from Mr. Barboso is that he's looking into it, so that's all I can relay to you. If you have enjoyed this video, of course, do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.